What's going on YouTube? This is your boy SketchPrimeGaming, bringing you another Transformers Forged to Fight video. Yes, my top 10 wish list is finally here. I'm going to be basing it off of IDW comic book versions of the Transformers. And I have many more lists to come, many more different things I'm going to do for Transformers Forged to Fight. I just got to map it out and put it into my schedule. I will be try to bring a video at least once or twice a week to the channel. I've been streaming a lot. And sorry that I'm not uploading as much as I used to. The way YouTube is going right now, it's kind of hard to get views and stuff like that. But with you guys' help, I will hope Kabam take a look at this list and consider some of these, ideas that I have, or some of these bots I have on the list to come to the game. Maybe they already have them ready to go, and they just waiting to tweak them and release them into the game. But let's get into the first bot at number 10. Blitzwing. We know Blitzwing to be a triple changer, a tank, and a jet. He also has multiple personalities. I thought he was one of the strongest triple changers back in the G1 cartoon. Him and Astro Train. I remember the episode when him and Astro Train took over. They froze Megatron and Starscream, and they basically took over the United States. They were trying to take over the world. And Blitzwing is so crazy, he didn't really understand the backing and meaning of football. He thought it was some type of army strategy, and how he had the coach locked up in the locker, asking him for army strats and stuff like that. I thought it was hilarious. I just thought, and the way he looks in the IDW comic book, he looks pretty dope. I just want to see him in the game. Let's get some triple changes in here, man. But so we're going to keep it going with another triple changer at number 9, Octane. Octane is kind of that Starscream era as far as being a liar, but the difference is between him, he's a liar, he's a thief. No Decepticon trusts Octane. Only reason why he's still allowed to be functioning is because he finds massive amount of resources, energy for Megatron. Megatron doesn't think twice before scuffing somebody out. You've seen how many times he wanted to kill Starscream during the G1 era, and I'm pretty sure he does it a lot in ID comic books. I am starting to read my Transformer comic books again, so this is one of the mini lists. The next list will probably get more better of different characters, but I think Octane is kind of interesting. Like I said, let's get some more triple changes in the game. Get triple changes in the game in general, and I think they would just fit well with the mechanics. And you gotta have them triple change. At least their 2 or 3 skill allows them to triple change. It does some crazy dope, some type of ability. I'm not sure what type of, would he be demolition or fighting or whatever the case may be. But we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go into the next bot that used to be a Decepticon, but now is an Autobot, Drift. Drift is one of my favorites. Favorite Transformers of all time. I have a top 5 list, and he's definitely on that list, but he's not number 1, but he's definitely close. Drift used to be the Decepticon turned Autobot. There was some certain things that was going on. I hope if you ever have a chance to read the Drift saga that they do have, is very well written. I can't speak words. It's very well written. It's very dope. It gives you a lot of backstory on Drift, and then also he learns the way. He basically learned the way of the samurai. He doesn't really use blasters and stuff like that. He's all about his swords and his ability to wreck. Drift is just that dude. It's kind of like bludgeoning in a way, and Windblade, what it was called, Makito or something like that. I don't remember. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but that's basically what he's into. So when you get a chance to just read the Drift comic book, if you haven't, if you have, just let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Drift. But I think he would be great in the game. Yes, we have the former version of Drift, but nothing can beat a G1 version of a bot or IDW comic version of a bot. The former Drift kind of made me mad in some other cases, but in this game, he's pretty dope. So hopefully, if they do G1 IDW comic version of Drift, they make him just as dope. So we're gonna keep it pushing. You just seen me level up Hot Rod. He's number 7 on the list. Rodimus. Rodimus in the IDW comic books made me like him again, but after the 1980s movie, I hated Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime for like the longest. I think he was one of the worst primes. I think he wasn't deserving of it. He kept questioning himself of his leadership, and like the last couple of seasons or the last season of Transformers G1. I know it was so long ago, you know, the comic books made me like him again. See, this is the thing about the comic books, they make me like characters that I never liked before, and I'm surprised that I even had Rodimus on the list. Yeah, we had, like I said, with Drift, we have Bayformer's version of Hot Rod, but give us Rodimus from the IDW comic books, make him look like that type of Rodimus. I just think he would probably be dope. So I think he should be what I think is the one with I think it's fighting. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. I think he would be better. What would Rodimus be? I think a tactician. I think he would be better as a tactician. But that's just me. So we want to keep it pushing. We don't want to keep the video too long. Number 6, the Master of Evil himself, Galvatron. We all know Galvatron to be a rebirth of Megatron after, you know, the long battle that they had in the 1980 movie, and Unicron basically reformed him into Galvatron. But the IDW comic version of Galvatron is so great. He has a little spike crown, little spikes all over. He has a little mean, nasty looking face that he just look like he's just pure evil, dude. But I just think Galvatron would be so dope to have it again. We already have Mag. We already have Bayformer's Mag, but you know, Galvatron from IDW Comics I think would be great. I think it would be a nice addition to have in the game. So let's get him in the game. Give me my Galvatron, please. It's kind of like a mixture of Transformers Prime Galvatron too. If you have not watched Transformers Prime, please watch it. It's on Netflix. So we want to keep it pushing. Number 5, Roadbuster. You know I had to bring my records into this list. Just give me Roadbuster. Roadbuster he's just one of my favorite records, along with some other records. I have a couple of records on the list, so we're going to keep it pushing. I think Roadbuster would be a great addition to the game. He's not a triple changer or anything, but he's Roadbuster, man. He brings the guns to the party. He's like the record version of Ironhide. He's stay strapped. But we're going to keep it pushing with number 5. We're going to bring one of my favorite old men of all time, the war hero himself, Sergeant Cup. I think Sergeant Cup would be a great add into the story of Transformers in general on the game. I think you should put him in some type of one of those special character missions that we usually get. And I think he would just be dope to have in the game because he's Sergeant Cup, man. And give him either his Cybertronian form of vehicle form, or give him the IDW comic version. I haven't seen his vehicle form on the IDW comics. I have not finished the last end of the records, but I'm pretty sure they have it in there, or he might be in another Transformer saga. I've just started with Ironhide, so maybe he's in there. I'm just finished the first issue. I'm on my way to working my way to the second issue. I think Cup would be dope to be added into the game. Give me Cup. And the next spot on the list, number 3, coming in number 3. He's another wrecker. He's the leader of the wreckers. He also is a triple changer. Give me my man Springer. Springer, I think he was just amazing. When I first seen him in the 1980s movie, and then also seen him in the last season of G1 Transformer, I just thought he was dope because he had a sword and he also had a blaster. He could transform from a helicopter to a car. I just thought he was just amazing. Please, come back. Bring him into the game. I give him his IDW comic version of himself. I know the greens and stuff, people don't like the color, but please give him, his true Springer look. And I would appreciate it if you'd be putting the game in a future update or something like that. But we're going to keep it pushing. Coming in number 2, the underling himself, the man that was under Galvatron, Cyclonus. IDW comic version of Cyclonus is straight beastly, straight badass. I just think he will be crazy, crazy, crazy. We need more Decepticons in the game. And it's weird for me to say that, being that I am a pro Autobot. I just think Cyclonus will be amazing. And also the simple fact that he lost one of his horns during a battle in one of the comic books. Like, you can't get more badass than that, man. Cyclonus is just that dude. I always like Cyclonus. I like Scourge too, but he's not on this list. But we're going to get into the last bot on the list. Coming in at number 1, the Master of Evil. The man that they call Gigatron. He's known by a lot of different names. Master Force. My man Overlord. Overlord is just... if you look up evil in the dictionary, Overlord picture should be there. Overlord is kind of like a base commander. I don't think you consider him a triple changer, but I guess you can. But I just think he would be a great add on to the game, man. I mean, we got Bayformers mags. I'm pretty sure they're going to be working on the G1 mags. But I think giving us another leader in the game. We got our Prime. Actually, we got 2 different versions of Prime. We got Bayformers Prime, and then I think that's IDW or G1 version of Prime that we have in the game. Yeah, man, Overlord, I just think his design, his colors, his facial expression, the way he is, I think you can do some crazy abilities with him at number 1 and number 2 and number 3. He's 2 different. I think he's a jet and a tank formed together. That comes together to form his massive body, and then in one adaptation, he becomes a base commander, kind of like Metroplex and can't think of Fort Max, but he's not necessarily like one of those big base commanders. You can do so many different things with Overlord. I just think the way the game is designed, the way the box looks so good, I just think he will be one of the best looking bots amongst other bots that you have in the game already. Just, the command, take a look at this list, listen to it. I want to post a forum post about it. Hopefully we can get, some of these bots added into the game. And if not, I mean, I tried. I'm going to do more lists. Hopefully you guys retweet and comment on the forum post once I post it up. I'll put a link in the description once I finally post it. And let's have a discussion about it. Let's throw around some more bots that you may want to see in the game. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. My next list I'm working on for a top 10 list will be G1 bots. So if you have any G1 bots you want to see in the game, put them in the list comment section down below, and we can see what we can do for you. Peace.